Welcome back to The Hunt
is on!
It's season 2, baby.
Baby.
Welcome
we
back,
made
though.
it to season 2 of our podcast.
Yeah, we got new podcast art. We got a guest on the channel today.
Yeah.
We got lots of video game chat.
I'm wearing deodorant. Like, we have stepped it up next level for y'all, and we are ready to give you some guests, some sickening interviews, talk about some controversial topics.
Some season 14, some Big Brother, and the fact that we're matching.
Yeah, me and Andrew unintentionally matched today. We look like we're in a cult. Woo! So fun, so devastating, just like this podcast. Stay tuned. Hi there, we at The Hunt is On would like to acknowledge that we are currently living, working, playing, and recording this podcast on traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy homeland, which consists of the Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, Tsuut'ina, and Southern Nations. We recognize the many nations who call Monkinsis their home, which include the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3 within the historical Northwest Métis homeland. Welcome back to The Hunt is On! Season 2!
Yeah, we're back. We took a month break. We're here. We're queer. We're ready to rumble.
We are re-energized. My name is Valerie Hunt. That is Andrew Childs.
Yes, thank you for saying it properly.
Just for this episode. And we're back with season 2 of our stunning, not award-winning, but like stunning and iconic podcast, The Hunt is On.
Yes.
And I actually feel really good about this season. I feel like season 1,
Me too.
We had never done a podcast before.
Yeah, we were figuring things out.
And by season 1, I mean like 12 episodes. But we're figuring things out, and that's something.
Yeah.
And
Season 2, we got new podcast art.
we got new mama. Everything about this is sickening. This is the most effort we've put into most things. Like, we put a lot of work into YouTube, but YouTube's really hard.
Yeah.
YouTube's really hard.
Like super hard.
But we really worked on this launch of season 2. I got a whole new phone for it, baby.
Well, I don't know about that. You got a new phone. I don't know for this.
Yes, I did. I literally justify getting a new phone and the business, the purchases of that with like just stepping up the social game that like that comes with all of this, right?
Okay, that's fair. Thank you.
And so I did get it because I was like, I need a phone that like I opted for the best and the newest because I was like, I want something that I can like take photos with, do videos with, like actually like I miss so much going on my Instagram and being like, hey divas, like I did that so much for so long, but like you lose a reality competition TV show once, and then your phone gets busted.
And then you have to use your best friend's phone to do some of that shit.
And depression slaps. So then...
the estrogen is
it's so funny to me. I love Moscow. Anyway, distracting, but I'm just very happy that we have made it. I'm very proud of both of us.
Yes, me too.
Sorry, I'm like, I can't see you over my camera. I'm very proud of both of us. It's like I'm eating ass or something. I'm super proud of both of us, and I can't wait for this. It's been a sickening journey. I've done drag for 4 years, and Andrew has known me for like a while now, like 2 years.
Yeah, pre-COVID, almost on 3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
Wow, go us.
Get it. And we also unintentionally matched today.
Yeah, like, I was like, what are you wearing? She's like, neutrals. And I was like, okay, I'm wearing this. And it turns out we were both wearing this.
We really said boys in the straight pajamas.
Not that.
I said that at work the other day. The straights, lol. Anyway.
So let's do like a quick little recap on the season that just finished. Because, you know, we finished our last season.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Drag Race season 14 and the finale of all that. Let's just do like a quick little
recap of 14. Okay, can I say
do you feel correct?
Do I feel good? No. Can I say this about season 14? We ended our podcast season when who got eliminated? Who, bitch?
That's so true.
Literally
nobody
who?
Nobody got eliminated.
Literally
the
who?
week.
I was thinking about it today. I was going to write it down and be like, when did we last leave on that leg? And then I was like, I think it might have been like Jasmine. Like we had maybe talked about
or was it
battle?
the lip sync battle?
Yeah. But anyway, season 14 ended. We lost things that we missed and we didn't talk about was we lost the double elimination between Deja and Georges.
Yeah, which
is
necessary.
the first double elimination since season 8.
What, really?
Yes.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, the last double elimination at the same time in a lip sync was, if I am correct, was Dax and Layla.
But is that even fair because it was a 3-way lip sync?
Yeah, it is. It's fair. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think that's the same thing. But yeah, so that happened. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then they had some weird challenges. What did you think about Catwalk?
It was an all right song. I didn't care for it. Didn't love it. I hated. I liked that they had to make their own outfits. Hated some of the outfits that they made.
Craziest twist of the season for me. I literally screamed at my TV when the divas showed up for that finale, like pre-finale episode, like the TV show finale of the season 14, where they did catwalk. And they showed up in drag and made them rehearse in drag.
Well, the minute that they started to rehearse, I was like, well, what? You wouldn't be asked to rehearse in drag unless this was like...
Well, then they were filming it right then and there. Exactly. But that was all a gag to me.
How do you feel about it being a top 5?
I hated it.
Yeah, because like literally if Cornbread didn't go home, it would have been a top 6, which is half the season. Literally, they sent half the girls home. I watched Bob be like, it's a bottom 7, not a top 5.
I was going to say,
it's actually a bottom 6 because Cornbread didn't get eliminated.
Yeah, I don't think that like this season was weird because like I think what they were trying to do was show everyone's talents. Like the production of the show was like, oh, like let's have like all these intros. We'll try not to eliminate as many people.
Girl,
but what it's done has like kind of reduced, I feel like, the quality and the stakes that are in place on Drag Race. Like there's no where are the stakes? In the words of Julianne, where are the stakes? Mm-hmm. Like I need to find them because it doesn't feel like there was no pressure.
That's the theme for Drag Race franchises now. Where are the stakes? UK versus the world. Where are the stakes?
Yes.
Season 14. Where are the stakes?
Well, UK versus the world brought us
there
like
was no
drama.
Money.
They brought us drama in the sense of like people were like playing the game more strategically, but it didn't. It just didn't feel like there was anything. Nothing, I don't know. But this season I really liked. I liked season 14 more than 13.
Agreed.
I don't like the elimination process that they had this season, but I liked the challenges and the runways. Yeah. And I liked every single performer on the season. Like, I love everyone so much from this season. I will say, I wish that they could have given, at the finale, Congenial as a split between Carrie and Cornbread. Mm-hmm. I know they've never done 2 Congenials. I think this would have been a sickening time for it. But also, I think it's like a vote. So, I don't know. And I heard a rumor that Deja Skye wore that outfit to the finale. You know the story behind the outfit?
The Miss Congeniality one?
Because I heard that she was told by someone that she was going to win Miss Congeniality. I just feel like that's so gutted because Deja did such a good job of just like, I feel like being herself on this season.
She could have. I don't know if she was, but she could have.
Yeah. But that was interesting. And then finale-wise, what did you like?
Everything was correct. Everything was correct. I hate that they did like literally 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st in the way that they did their numbers. Like Ingeria felt like 5th place, and then it felt like just the way that they did it. It felt like they were leading up to the winner.
They just do it alphabetical every time. Ingeria, Bosco, Camden.
That was
Willow ends everything because her name is W.
Okay, that makes sense. But to me, it felt like they were trying to do 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
It did feel like it. Well, it definitely lowered the energy of Ingeria's performance when I watched 4 others after it, and it was her number was good, but it was like it was all a little bit dependent.
She didn't have the track record. Camden had the track record.
Yeah, it was a weird song for her.
Yeah.
I wish it was just something like about being glamorous and bringing like the biggest, most extravagant things, because that's Ingeria.
The top 2 were correct. Camden's song was fantastic. The Queenisms, don't you even dare talk to me about anything negative in it.
What?
I loved it. I loved it so much.
Oh, I mean, I've listened to the song. I like Camden. I can never say her name.
Camden.
Lady C. I liked her number probably the best in terms of how it was stylized. And I love that she tells the same story to everyone on like all her interviews that she's done post-season, where she was like, when I got the call, I was listening to Queen and I was listening to I Want to Break Free. And that's what inspired me to do all these things. And like, I love that story and how she carried that through, which made sense because it was like not just her experience on the show being British, but like a story that she's had from the beginning, like kind of like Willow's hatred of people. But
I would have been happy, well, not like content happy had Camden won, but I would have like accepted it and moved on. Like I would have been like, yep, that's correct. She did win enough.
Should.
Yeah, like she did what she needed to do. She completed everything, but I'm so thankful that it's Willow because she's totally the fan favorite.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, Willow Pill wins season 14, had, I think, the best number, the best look made by Utica of the night.
The way that I cannot stop singing I hate people.
Yeah, okay, I kind of want to do, this is like, spoiler alert, I'm jumping ahead a little bit to drag stuff in our lives, but I'm hosting Fuck Me Fridays in lieu of Mona Moore being in like Prague or Portugal or something.
I think.
Portugal. And so I'm doing it next week, and I really want to do I Hate People. And I was listening to it, trying to find like what has the same like, it's like BPM, like the same sort of beat or whatever.
Yeah, beats per minute.
Yeah. And I found out that it has a pretty similar sound to Edge of Glory, which is Evie Oddly's finale song. So I might do a little mix of it and try and do a little performance.
I'm on the edge of glory.
There was something, I don't know.
And I hate people.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Probably not that, but we'll figure it out. She got the wheeze going, baby. But yeah, I really liked Willow Pill's performance. I think Willow was a deserving winner, and she had winner energy from the beginning. She never really slipped up on anything, and coming from like a reality TV standpoint, she had such an amazing storyline, and like it's such great representation for folks who have chronic illness or for folks who are like living with disability, and it's great visibility for the community. I think it's amazing to have a winner who just like deserves it so much.
I also love that we have like 2 family winners, like Willow and Evie, and especially now that Evie is now being announced for season All-Star 7.
Most excited.
It's just like, I'm kind of loving that we're not getting nonstop like quote unquote Evie Willow isms.
I love House of Oddly.
Yeah,
like,
the House
invite me.
So you felt correct about this top 5?
Yep.
You felt correct about the top 2?
Like, didn't feel correct about the fact that there were 5 of them, but they all made sense.
Yeah.
I think the only other person who could have replaced Camden or Willow in the top 2 might have honestly been Daya.
She could have. I will give her that she could have,
but
I'm glad she didn't.
Not that I'm glad the look and the performance, toot. The song, boot.
Yes. And the Bob the drag queen also said, like, I'm a person who likes when the outfit matches the song, and it didn't match the song.
Oh, it did. She was a dragonfly stuck in a spider's web. She was the dragonfly that she ate. She was stuck in the spider's web, and she broke free from the spider's web.
Okay.
That's what she was doing. She wasn't the spider.
I get it.
Yeah,
she was
the
now.
dragonfly.
Okay. That's fun.
A dragonfly!
Okay, I like that more.
Anyway, that's my take on it. I think she was sickening. But I just think if they do the finale for 15 like this again, please just have 3 or 4 people. Not 5. Like I loved this.
Agreed.
I loved going back to the roots of like 7 and 8 with like the produced musical numbers and like the solo performances, and then the finale lip sync. It makes everything feel that much more special.
Agreed.
But I just think that they need to raise the stakes by like chopping a girl.
I want to talk about Big Brother Canada now. We are also in the top 4 right now.
Great.
This Thursday that like 2 days after this podcast or the day after, whatever we release this on, it's the finale for Big Brother Canada.
Yes.
The top 4 is Helena, Kevin, the manipulator, Betty from Edmonton, and Josh the gay from kind of Calgary, Vancouver.
Yeah.
And
please fuck me.
This entire season, like I'm going to say this 1,000 times over. This season is like the best Big Brother season that they've ever had. Drama right off the get-go. People who shouldn't be going home are going home. Manipulating, backstabbing. Someone who's running the scenes from behind, aka Kevin. Like Kevin has literally gotten everyone to do his dirty work.
I love
and
it.
Like now people are in jury house like being like, oh, Kevin's really smart. Kevin backstabbed me. He sent home Gino. He sent home Marty. Like, he got Marty to send home Gino. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta go in there and play it like a true sociopath. No, like
Kind of.
You really gotta be a liar, Manelli, and you also have to like have a good poker face. And from what I've seen, Kevin, I've seen like some clips and stuff. I have not been following the season, unless through you and via clips and what I've seen, like Arisa posts and stuff. But he seems like he could be the winner, or I'm also kind of rooting for Betty.
Yeah.
I just like her vibe.
I want Kevin to win.
I think Kevin should win. He looks like it seems like he has deserved it the most.
He really has. But unfortunately, Big Brother isn't necessarily about the person who deserves it. It's about the jury choosing who's the winner.
Yeah, but they usually go for whoever. I feel like from what I've seen on Big Brother seasons I've watched in full, the jury house, if it comes down to like a top 2 of like someone who people like, versus someone who people didn't expect to be there, but who did really, really good and like was like smart at the game, they usually go for like respect and they give it to the game player.
But there are definitely bitter juries. It doesn't seem like this season there's a bitter jury. They all seem to be like being like, whoa, Kevin actually manipulated the fuck out of me. Good for him.
Yeah, and like appreciative of like the talent of going in and playing the game so well. Yeah.
And I think I said this on the podcast before. Diabetti could have been on Big Brother, and her gameplay would have made sense because you have to be that aggressive. But I just don't think on
get Diabetti on Big Brother. I love that. That's a good note from this pod, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could imagine a little like Big Brother drag setup.
I think that they could for sure totally do like a Big Brother
pull a stunt on a season. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm listening. My phone is open. I now can receive calls.
Yeah, your new phone is now open.
Yeah. Anyone wants to call me for gigs? Television? Let me know.
Let's take a little break and
I'm gonna break and I'm gonna have a little hash brown.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Tim Hortons.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
All right, welcome back from the little break there. I know, that sounded so cheesy.
Diva, that was a sentence that to me didn't sound like English.
Really?
Yeah, the way you said that, I was like, wow.
Okay, when I'm editing this, I'm going to listen and see if that actually sounded like English or not.
I will listen to this episode and I will follow up with you.
Okay, sounds good. On next week's episode, we'll find out. Was that English?
Yeah. Was that English? Nor. Okay, Andrew, what did you do on your month off, honey?
So
Not honey.
Yeah, why'd you call me honey?
I'm like really into honey right now. I keep saying honey.
It's like my 7th grade teacher. She would always call me like honey and sweetie.
It's a mug. Anyway, it's a long story. What did you do?
I played a lot of Fortnite, not gonna lie. Now that I had like a full month off of not editing, I've been video gaming like hella fucking.
You've been playing so much Fortnite.
Yeah, but you've also been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite and Noki Nuri Manumino.
Want to try that again?
I don't know what it's called.
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite.
Yeah.
I love Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, if you play the game, she needs friends.
Yeah, and I want to... Oh, my God. There's this, like, Pokemon Unite YouTuber. He's so hot. He's a dad. His name's Spraggles. I
feel like I've seen one of his videos before.
Yeah, he always says, yeehaw. And I just think it's really... It's nifty. Anyway, playing a lot of Pokemon Unite and Ni no Kuni. So I feel you on the video game front for this month off, but I've also just been working.
Yeah, and we've been, like we said, we've been working on this podcast and also, like, doing the things behind the scenes. So I want to give a huge shout out to Vuk.
Yeah, bless you, Vuk, for
Vuk's
snatching us in our brand new pod cover art and our other posts that we'll be making on social media. So check them out on mine at Queen Valerie Hunt on Instagram and Andrew's at
Childs Andrew
on Instagram. Yeah, it's pretty sickening. I feel like it was a nice rest to have like a full month to do like dragon life stuff. I also, it's crazy. We're going to talk about it because 1 year ago today, I was quarantining in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And I can
For
say
Call Me Mother.
in literally North Bay, Ontario for Call Me Mother. And so like I actually cried at work the other day because it was the 1 year of me leaving.
Yeah, the 28th.
And I cried out of like joy that like, on top of having this really, really, really beautiful month of rest, I'm super looking forward to this month of now like working, doing the pod.
The new season, the new year.
I've still been I've never stopped doing drag. I always am doing drag. But like, to keep going with all of this and like, yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to have the freedom this year where I feel like last year, although I achieved something really, really monumental and I did something really, really amazing and I was so passionate about it and I'm still so proud of that product and that work on Call Me Mother. This year, I feel free to like do what I want to do in this month and like I can wake up and like this sounds so crazy, but like choose what I want to eat and like there's like a weird
mental shift.
There's a weird mental shift there and like feeling spring happen this year and being outside and
yeah, you're not like as restricted into not saying anything or keeping everything a secret and hiding. Yes. Like it's now
there's no anxiety this year.
Even like we said with the first season of the podcast, we were like just like getting our bearings. Now it actually feels like we got this.
I said it to the audience last night at Fuck Me Fridays. I was like, I mentioned Call Me Mother or something, but I was like, I truly feel like I didn't even start like appreciating it like 6 months after it happened, or like feeling really proud of the work, in a way that like felt true to me. And then now I feel really, really proud of the work, and I feel free from the work. So it's like this really beautiful combination of like, I did the thing, like I feel like I can a year out fully move forward and through, but not on, if that makes sense.
Yes, I get that.
Forward and through, and just like. Yeah, comfortable with like what is to come in the year. And I'm so excited for it.
I'm excited for the new year too. I feel an energy shift too. Hopefully no one from my work is listening to this, but I'm probably going to quit. I'm going to look for another job and same thing. Like I feel like I did my taxes this last few months and just holy shit, I hate my life and how much I owe.
Don't talk to me about taxes. I haven't done them yet.
Okay.
They're going to go late. They're going to be late.
Yeah, they're definitely late. But it's just like, it's been such like a stressful thing for me. And like this whole forward and through, I feel like I need to like just work this next year for the last 2 years to make up for, and then we can like go through. But now I have less like 10 different things on my plate is actually feeling like, okay, now I can like control what I can actually control.
Yeah, I mean, and
less anxiety.
And baby, in this world, there's not much you can control. It's really just about like flowing with.
Wow, we just really went into like a little good mental
like
health
a little
there.
Oh my god,
for me,
break. Yeah, and we're done. No, I like that. I think that making bold choices this year to like do stuff for yourself is really important. Yeah. So play that Fortnite, quit your job, and do what makes Andrew happy.
And if you're listening to this and you're waiting for a sign, this is it.
Hey!
I'm going to say it. This is your sign. Do what you got to do. This is for you.
Oh my god, we're motivational speakers.
I got goosebumps.
I didn't, but not the guys in matching striped shirts being like, you can do it. But I do think that the energy for this year will be positive, really, really good. There's so many cool things happening. I'm doing so many sickening shows. Can I talk about them a little bit?
Yeah, and also talk about the music videos you've done.
Yeah, bitch. So crazy shit that's happened last month. We released Samantha Savage Smith's, Samantha Savage Smith. I can never say that.
This doesn't sound like English anymore.
Doesn't work for me. Sam released their latest album, which I believe is like their third or fourth, maybe even fifth album that they've done. It's amazing. It's on Spotify under Samantha Savage Smith. The song that I did with Sam, not that I did the song, I did the music video and performed in the video, to Fake Nice. It is an amazing, amazing track. Like, it's just so cool. It's sort of dreamy, and the song is about a really the song in essence is about like a relationship with like mental health and drugs, and drugs in a sense of like for your brain. Bipolar disorder. It was a really cool song to sort of like act out and play with, and I don't know, it was a very interesting vibe, and like just
it felt your vibe.
It felt my vibe.
Like,
the writing was it is so beautiful. The music is so amazing. I just love it so much. I could gush forever. Sam is brilliant person.
It gives me like the type of music that song was very like metric and like mother.
Ooh, yeah.
And so I feel that so much for your vibe. So the fact that you were starring in the music video is like, it feels correct.
Yeah, go watch the video. It's called Fake Nice by Samantha Savage Smith on YouTube. And you can listen to it on Spotify. Stream the song. It is so good. And there's amazing other songs from the album. I really like Siren. It's one of my favorite songs. Sam closed the show with it. We did a live debut of the album at the Palomino here in Calgary like a week back, and it was super fun. So that was sickening. Bitch, I'm doing an Icons brunch.
Yes. With Kiki.
And all the Canada's Drag Race Season 2 girls.
Yeah, the people who aren't...
The Season 2 girls. We're definitely doing drag with the Season 2 girls.
If there are people who are not from your city touring with Duly Noted, maybe look into Reddit.
Oh my god, Andrew.
What? It's obvious.
I know, you just like, it's so obvious. It's so funny. Yeah, I'm doing the Duly Noted Icons brunch, which I'm so excited for. It's at the Rooftop YYC, hosted by Mona Moore.
Yes.
We got Kiki Kai joining us. Kiara, we got
Jada Shada
Hudson, which I love her name so much. I like saying it because I also thought it was Jada Sasha Hudson for some reason. I can't read. Someone told me it's Jada Shada Hudson, and I was like, that rolls off the tongue so much better. Yeah. I love that. And then the Chaos will be in the brunch. We also have, I believe Fair Enough was going to be in the brunch. I think, speaking to her on personal, she had something come up where she might not be able to do that show that day.
Okay.
But it's definitely me. I'll be in the brunch. And I think there might be someone else coming up, but I'm not 100% sure.
And they're traveling to Edmonton.
They got Edmonton. This Icons brunch is everywhere. They're doing Vancouver. They're doing, I think they might be doing Winnipeg. They're doing Toronto and
Winnipeg drag is lit.
Maybe Montreal or Ottawa. They're doing Ottawa for sure. Which is so sick. I'm just so excited. It's gonna be a really cool show. So come out to the Rooftop. I think it's on May 28th, I believe. And there's just so many cool shows happening right now. I'm very excited for it.
Do you feel shaded that they didn't mention that Valerie Hunt is from Call Me Mother?
No.
Okay. I noticed that on the poster, and I was like, they didn't say that she was from Call Me Mother, and they didn't do that with Felicia either, and I was like, okay, well, I mean...
Yeah, no, it's funny that you bring this up. I did check when I saw mine, and I knew that Felicia was doing it. I just checked Felicia to see if they posted it about her. When I saw that they didn't, I was like, oh, you know what? It's probably just because
They're focusing on Canada's Drag Race.
And that's so fair because that's the
Yeah.
audience, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, and that's the thing. I'll ask Mona to, or I'm sure Mona will say it in announcing me to stage that I do the show. You know what I mean?
on
And
the
that's what
stage, in the
everyone
microphone.
does. So it's chill. I don't care. And I think that it's going to be, I think it's going to be one of the best drag brunches of the year.
The
The space is so good.
Yeah, the rooftop brunch that we went to last time was lit.
And
so
just the
I can't
talent.
wait.
I'm so excited to see Kiara perform live. And I think Jada will be such a presence that Calgary will live for. I've never met her, but I've watched a couple lives and like I'm
watched the live, seen her on like Brooklyn Story.
Really
or
excited.
whatever.
I'm really excited. So I think that'll be a really cool show. And then I'm hosting Fuck Me Fridays. Next week is my last Fuck Me Friday while Mona is in Portugal. Portugal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Portugal.
Thank y'all. And I'll be doing some really fun numbers. So if you're in Calgary, come to Fuck Me Fridays next week. I think Mona Moore gave me permission to do Slay. Like, she told me to do it. I asked what songs I should do for Fuck Me Fridays, and she sent Do Slay. So I was like...
As Mona Moore would say,
Slay. I'm a matador. I am the one that you adore. So I will be probably doing Slay.
I'm the matador.
I sing it all the time.
The one adore.
I unironically love that song.
Yeah, I quote her all the time. Like anytime I don't just say slay anymore. I'm like, as Mona Moore would say, slay.
I just think out of all of those like drag queen like songs, Mona has the best one. Sorry to all the other girls.
No, Pablo.
No, Cream Pie.
Pablo Vittar.
Cream Pie.
Cream Pie.
I'm talking about the Canadian girl. I'm not talking about like people who can produce real like actual views. Like not, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like
Who's Cream Pie?
You have Ocean Aqua Black.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was like
Cream Pie. It's that's the greatest but also the worst song. Anyway, we're getting distracted. I'm just like here to be
entertained.
The matador.
The one that you adore.
But yeah, come to Fuck Me Fridays. That is next Friday at Twisted Element, showtime at 9:30, $10 admission. Me, Lilith, and our special guest is Julie Hamdrews, which will be super, super fun. And then I think I'm taking it back over with Carla, like alternating when Lilith is touring in the summer.
Yeah, for the Fringe.
Yeah, for Fringe, House That Fucks. She was talking to me about the writing. It sounds like it's going to be a really good show. So if you're listening to this episode and kicking off this season, I highly recommend you listen to our last episode from season 1 with Lilith Fair. They talk a lot about all the shows they're doing for Fringe and stuff, and the House That Fucks sounds so good. We should go to Edmonton and we should go watch it.
Yep. We have one more thing on the list. What's Mini Brands?
Okay. One more thing on the list. Mini Brands is my new viral obsession.
Viral?
It is... Okay, if you're listening to this and you don't know what mini brands are, they come in a circle. Okay. They come in like a Terry's chocolate orange looking wrapping thing.
Okay.
It is a plastic ball.
Okay.
And it like breaks up like an orange with like 5 different slices.
Okay.
And it's covered in plastic. Mini brands are problematic because they're just a lot of plastic, but also like baby.
Is it chocolate?
It's not chocolate.
Oh, okay.
It's plastic. And so you unwrap this thing, and it's kind of fun because it feels special. Like they're all mystery, and like they're hard to get. So the reason that I know about mini brands too, quick backstory: Plum and I went to go see a movie. Plum was one of my best friends, and we went to go see a movie, and we were like, "Oh, the movie starts an hour after the time that we got here. Whoopsies, we read that wrong." So we went to a store and we went shopping, and baby, we found some mini brands, and now we're obsessed. And so anyway, you crack the orange open. It's like mystery, and you peel back the mystery, and inside each orange slice is a tiny, like I'm talking like an inch and a half big. Is this like an inch and a half?
I'd say that's an inch.
It's like this big of like a Cool Whip or like a Cool Whip or like a Kikkoman soy sauce. Like it's like tiny. If they're mini brands, so it's things you know and love. Like I have a tiny package of wieners at my house now, and they're wrapped in but tiny.
It's not like real food.
It's not real. It's like cereal boxes, but they're all empty. Like they're all just tiny little.
This sounds like a Kinder Egg thing,
but better because they're branded. Like they have the nutritional info written on them, like in fine detailed print. Mini, like it is crazy. So Paloma's been doing this thing, and Paloma's also my hairdresser, where she's been on her Instagram story opening one up a day for serotonin, and it's so funny.
Oh my god.
And you could get like a list, and you kind of collect them all, and you can have mini shopping shelves that you get from them too, and you can put them on the mini shopping shelves. Like I'm fucking obsessed. And so yeah, mini brands, if you know them and you love them, like join. I might start posting about them on Instagram because I think it's like a funny little niche thing.
Because you need that serotonin too.
And I need that serotonin too. I'm gonna steal that idea, Paloma. But mini brands are really, really sickening, and I love them. And can I say one more thing off of this?
Okay.
I went to go see what I would consider the best movie I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah, the everything
Everywhere, all at once.
Yeah. What is this about again?
Gotta go watch it.
I've heard
I'm
like
gonna
three
do,
people talk
yeah,
about
I'm gonna
it.
do
It's
like a
good.
non-spoiler run of what this movie is about. It is like, it is a funny, amazing, impossible to describe movie about intergenerational trauma and multiverses.
That kind of sounds like Encanto. Okay.
Jill. No, multiverse. Like it's like
Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange, this Friday.
not that. This is much better. No, it's an A24 movie. It's directed by the Daniels, who are like these two guys named Daniel and Daniel, and they are so funny. I've watched them in a couple videos, and Heather Yu, I believe is her last name, is like the lead actress in it, and so funny. It's just a movie that is impossible to describe. I think everyone should go watch it for the experience. The runtime is like 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's brilliant, great way to look at like the world. And it's just one of those movies that is, I cried 80% of the movie. I thought it was so amazing. I would go back and actually watch it again in theaters because it was just such a cool experience. And the acting was sublime. The visual effects were sublime. The score was great. Like everything was really top tier for it. And they also had Jamie Lee Curtis in it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and she plays she plays Deirdre, this like crazy. It's also about taxes.
Oh, okay. We're done.
No, it's I think for a lot of people it strikes home. Like it was
nerve?
like
Yes.
yeah, and it's about just like family bond and trauma and everything, bagels and hot dog hands, and you'll get it.
Okay, and with that, let's take a break. And when we come back,
We have a special guest.
yeah, we have a special guest. It's our best friend.
It's our best friend, Anxiety.
Anxiety.
So when we're back from this break, we are going to interview Anxiety and
Talk a lot of video games.
we'll talk about video games, baby. Anyway, thank y'all. Sound levels on. Radiators
rolling.
on. What else is on?
Dick's out for Harambe.
Oh, whoa. Throwback. Okay, welcome back, everybody, from our breaky poo. We're here with our very special guest.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. No intro. That was it. That's our intro.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Hi.
Lovely.
We love you. It feels like I'm very excited to talk to you. It feels like this is a long time coming.
Yeah,
Because I
feel
talk to you all the time.
I feel like I never talk anymore. Like I'm just such a hermit that I just sit in my thoughts, and it's terrifying.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's get all that on the table today. I
Yeah,
feel like we can
great.
actually like live life and chat about video games and things and cute stuffs and anxieties.
Drag and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Stuff,
but I feel like this is me manifesting a wider audience for this podcast for season 2. For our audience, I think you should maybe quickly introduce yourself or like do a little like run diddly down. Like, who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, for sure. My name's Kevin. Drag name Anxiety. I am a anxious, depressed, fat, non-binary piece of shit.
And we love you for all those things.
That's my
Like,
identity
literally
in a
all of those
nutshell.
things.
Yeah, I'm like a gamer. On Twitter I saw the word theymer, and I'm like, I love that.
Oh, wow.
Fun.
I love that. So
You are a
I'm a
theymer.
theymer.
I would also say you're extremely campy. You can't forget
She's
that.
camp.
I'm camping it's like making fun of the mentally ill.
It's giving Willow Pill.
Very that. I think that's like one of the reasons, like, honestly, maybe it's a little bit narcissistic to say this, but I like really relate to Willow Pill. Like the way that she like makes art and stuff, I think is really relatable.
Yeah, totally. When I saw your Timbit number and seeing her do that like spaghetti into the bathtub, I see very similar things.
Right? Like,
Pure chaos.
Very that. Like I love when the audience is asking why.
Or Bon Appetit, remember that?
Oh my god, when I ate
hated
a Play-Doh
that.
pizza. What did you eat?
You fed me dog treats.
Dog treats.
Anxiety.
brand.
For context, you did a drag number to Katy Perry's Bon Appetit, to which you knew.
I knew all the words.
Oh,
Nobody
what?
else did.
I knew the words.
I didn't know the Migos part because we don't.
No one knew
stand
the Migos part. But you fed me dog treats, Anita Dia hot pepper,
Which-
Beverly Freebush hot pepper.
Yeah, okay, and first of all, of all the things I had to feed, the hot peppers were like the easiest, and Anita made Beverly made the like biggest stink about it. I was like, girl, it's just a hot pepper. I
Gagarana.
literally ate Play-Doh, like, bitch.
Yeah, I think I would have rathered the Play-Doh of all of them.
I went
Okay,
in on
you
the dog
are
treats.
baby about spice.
Yeah, I'm just a little puss.
Oh my god. I'm
Same.
like sriracha straight down the throat.
Not on this pod. We say no spice. No, I love that. I love you.
Love you both.
We
Thanks for having
want.
me.
Yeah. It's like, it's sickening. It's nice to just be able to like vibe for a second.
And very smart of you to keep your most iconic guest for the opening of your season.
Yeah, we're opening season 2 with literally a bang. Literally a bang.
Hey, love.
What else has been going on in your life? You've been playing a lot of video games.
A lot of video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's just go right into
Oh,
it.
bitch, let's go.
Because before we started filming, we had like a full 10 minutes.
Oh, we were
That's
like,
true.
we were already talking about video games. What are you playing right now?
Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Hades, which like I'm late to the party because it came out like beginning of COVID, but I just got it like a few months ago. No, like a month ago. I'm like getting super into Greek mythology because I played Phoenix Rising.
Yeah.
The game that Lilith suggested. It's like basically Breath of the Wild, but like this like really satirical Greek mythology version where you're like a god in training, like rescuing the gods, but it's like so campy. It's
This actually
ridiculous.
sounds really fun.
I'll lend it to you. I have it on hard copy. So.
Can I just interject and just say something? I love that, like, you, also for people who don't know, you have a degree in marine biology.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're a really smart person, and you play games that are, like, intellectual, and Andrew and I are over here, like, Fortnite and Pokemon Unite.
And also boomerang food.
and boomerang
Like,
foo.
okay, but literally it's not
No
intellectual.
skills.
Like it's so silly. Like the jokes. There's like a narrator, and it just like makes fun of the gods the whole time. Like,
Cute.
And so Hades is like that as well, but it's like it's less like satirical and like more horny.
I was about to say, I heard it's a horny game.
It's
like,
horny.
yes.
Like all the characters are like very bisexual.
Yes.
Like the Furies are like so hot. Like everyone's just so hot.
But
Yeah.
like Greek mythology was very like open sexuality
Oh.
of the time. It was actually encouraged to be gay in the army
Maybe-
in Greek times,
Yeah.
back in those times. Did you know that?
sign me up.
Because you wanted to improve and like show off to each other. So you'd be like, "Look, I killed 3 guys today. You want to
Honestly, bring the bisexuals back. Bring bisexuals back.
And it's been cool, like, learning the queer side of that, like, mythology, too. Like, I didn't realize that, like, Achilles is, like, a queer person. Like,
I can see it. You know,
I can relate.
his Achilles' ankle really said,
the ankle said, click. Madame LaQueer, real name?
"Oh my God, yes,
Achilles walked
bitch."
so Madame LaQueer could run.
Crystal did a show with Madame LaQueer like a month ago, and I almost DM'd her to be like anything for an autograph from Madame LaQueer. Anyway,
That's amazing.
okay, and you've also been playing Chrono Cross, which you've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Okay, so
tell me about it.
It's like they just re-released it for the Switch. It came out originally in like 1999, which is wild because it's like really ahead of its time. Also like very queer, but like not explicitly because it's 1999. But it's
There
like,
were-
of the era.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've
shells.
literally been seeing these like Game Boy Color ads from like the early 90s, I think.
yeah.
And they're so horny and
Yeah.
queer coded for sure.
yeah, I saw the one with the guy like pushed up against the back of a car
Yes.
window with like the Game Boy in his pocket. And
Yeah.
I'm like, girl.
There's another one of someone's like pants down in a stall with I think a Game Boy in their pocket, like
Word.
obviously like fellatio in a bathroom, and I was like, it's giving.
Lately,
Nintendo's always been gay.
Honestly, I would rather play video games than get fellatio at this point in my life.
Why not both?
That's true. I've actually never
Oh.
gotten ahead while playing video games.
Honestly,
Yes.
if you're, yeah, I mean, like,
You both have?
no.
Yes,
if you're
I
listening to
have.
this podcast and you want to fucking play video games, hey, we're right here.
I
have.
won't pay attention to you at all.
Yeah, you're like, I'm actually invested in the story.
Yeah, like
of this.
I'm not good at multitasking. Like I pay so much attention to like one thing.
It was a specific time in my life when me and my partner of the time, we were very much like into trying a lot of new different things, and it was just to try things. And so I was like, you know what, I've always wanted to play video games and just
Get ahead.
or eat ass or have my ass eaten.
Wait, how are you
Why am I
eating
saying
ass
this
and-
on the
Yeah.
podcast?
Oh no, I love it. I love when Andrew's open about his sexual endeavors because usually it's me. Usually it's me being like, okay, guys, what happened this week? But it's nice to hear that you also are weird.
Thank
I'm
you.
curious how you eat ass and play video games at the same time.
No, you get your ass ate while you play video games.
But you can still do both. It's very much
can't.
like
No.
yeah, like
VR.
It's just like face there, like just shoved right into the cheeks, and then just like eyes looking over while you're playing like the Switch.
Okay, so
Mama-
you're eating ass from someone with absolutely no cake whatsoever. He's just like skin and
Absolutely no cake,
skeletal.
whatever. Not that. Okay. No, but I was like, I get it, but like that to me is giving like this motion. It's like rubbing your
Patting
belly
your
while
head.
patting your head. I'm trying to use a joystick and my face. It's not happening. Not
Oh, I
this
can do
time.
it actually.
That's how I felt
Yeah.
the first time I played first-person shooter games. I was like, how do people look around and move all at the same
Not
time?
literally us learning basic motor skills on this podcast today.
I don't play shooter games specifically because I'm not good at aiming, and I don't like when I'm not good at things.
Bitch, have you ever played Fortnite?
I played it, yeah. It's
I
fun.
only liked it because I played on Dana's account, I think. And I don't know if that made any difference to my character, like, having any upgrades, but I looked really cool because I rode in on a flaming fucking motorcycle.
The whole point is, like, getting your skins and getting your characters, and so it is really fun to, like, have a fun character that does, like, a fun thing.
Why won't anyone play Pokemon Unite with me? That's what they do.
Oh, sorry, girl.
I don't know, Pokemon Unite, even when I watched you play it, it just felt
It's
so,
on season
like,
3. I'm so excited.
Pokemon Unite
felt
has,
so
2
linear.
buttons to push. It's just too boring.
There's literally so many layers to it. Watch a video where they like break down like the abilities and like how you use your like basics to like a charge move. It's fucked.
It is fun. I played it for a while and it's a fun game.
I just
got bored of it.
Nasty. Yeah. They just keep releasing things and I'm so excited. They're bringing out Espeon next month.
The only shooter game I ever played was Halo 2.
I could never.
I grew up in Trail, and we like literally had like tournaments. We would like rent the hall in Trail, and there'd be like 40 people, and we'd all bring our like big ass chunky TVs because it was
would be
Diva,
fun.
I
like
live.
20, it was like 2002 maybe.
Okay, see, that's the fun thing about living in a small town in the mountains. Having stuff like that would be really fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Were you always like on that note, because the Halo's not really like, it doesn't seem to me like a anxiety genre game.
It's not.
Were you always a Nintendo person, or did you play like PS and other games when
I was
you were younger?
so I was really poor growing up, so I had a PlayStation like my whole life growing up because like PlayStation 2 and maybe PlayStation 3, like my mom is like such a like, she's like a hacker. She's like
Your mom's an icon.
Yeah, but she would like we
An
basically
icon.
would like illegally mod our PlayStation so that my mom could just like download the games. And so we had like hundreds of games just burned onto CD.
Oh, you were like that kid.
Because like also the PlayStation,
I love that.
like original PlayStation games weren't that big like file wise, so you could put them on a regular CD.
Yes.
So I literally had hundreds of games
Whoa.
Fun.
and no money. So that's
Damn, I wish my parents were smart.
shout out to my mom for being brilliant and also like crippling me with technology because I just relied on her my whole life and now I can't do anything.
And good weed.
And good weed. She also hooks me up with the weed.
Your mom hooks the divas up.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking weed sugar to add to coffee was the
Yeah.
best thing I ever had.
Yeah.
I need this. Give me
Infusion.
this.
My mom just infuses everything with weed.
Like,
Yes.
What the goldfish crackers? Great.
Those were good, yeah. Those
Like,
were really
it's
good.
really good.
And is it like actual, like the branded goldfish crackers just infused, or is
Yeah.
it like her own made
Yeah.
create?
She infuses all the things. Also, queso, I can't get enough of.
Yeah, we go cat and queso.
Queso.
Oh, I was
and it looks like it
expecting,
has
like,
like
a
kind of a
cheese dip.
half squished
Like,
face.
A scrunchy face, and just like he's the shyest boy, and he's like so mad because he needs to be brushed, but he just gets so scared.
Oh my god, sorry. I sidetracked with cat talk, but I just love cats so much.
Speaking of cats,
Hey,
Chrono
there it
Cross.
is. Oh,
One of the characters is actually a cat.
I thought you were gonna bring up Hermione.
No. I want to talk about Chrono Cross more because
Okay,
it's
hit
such a
it.
lit game, and there's 45 playable characters, all of which are just camped.
Who you playing?
Is that the one where you're traveling through time?
There is some time travel, yeah. But so the other one is the prequel game, which is like the original, is Chrono Trigger, where you're traveling through time.
Okay.
That's one where you get to play as like a frog and a robot and a cave woman.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were talking about this before the
Yeah.
mics were on, but the frog with like armor.
Yeah.
I want to be her.
Yeah, it's so fun. Honestly, just the characters are camp in Chrono Cross, and the plot is like
Yeah, what's
needlessly
end
obscure.
game? What's end game in that game? Like, what's your goal?
You are.
Because it's just honestly from the pictures you have sent Lilith and I of the characters that you've played, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the characters are unhinged. Like the plot is just like needlessly obscure. Like there's a lot of time traveling, and like because the original game is like time traveling, it's a lot of like time traveling paradoxes that like are hard to understand when you're stoned, like I was. So I wasn't like as invested in the plot. Maybe I'm gonna play through a second time because I didn't get all the characters. The first
And
time.
for people listening, Anxiety is a completionist. Like,
Yeah.
you finish every game at 100% completion, and you play through a lot of games twice.
I've played through Fire Emblem Three Houses 7 times.
I try to
That's
be a
so
completionist, but sometimes I find actually a lot of the games now have so many tasks and stuff that it's like impossible to become a completionist.
Yeah.
So as much as I'd love to get as close as I can to completing this thing, like even Animal Crossing, like I can't get all the fish and stuff like that. I don't have the time all 365 to fish all the time. Look
Yeah,
at you.
I know it's hard. I try to be completionist, and I feel like I try harder now that I've been friends with you for so long. Because
Yeah.
like I've seen you beat so many games at literally 100%, and I'm like, I've been playing through Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
One of my all-time favorite games ever.
And it is a hard game to get full completion on because you have to do all the alchemy, you have to get all the familiars, you have to like do all the things.
Yeah.
And there's so many side quests. I pulled an Anne the other day, and I spent like 3 days just like doing all my side quests to catch up.
So proud of you.
Right? And then I started trying to do the alchemy so I could like just like get some of those percentages up. And it was like very satisfying, but like it's just hard. Like a game that I'll never finish, Legends Arceus. Like how?
Oh yeah, right.
100%.
I 100% completed that. I got like 10 stars for everything. Like I'm crazy.
Wild.
But like you have to remember that I'm depressed and I had like for a long time no job, so I had nothing else to do.
I am very thankful that Mario Kart has done the DLC because now I've gotten back into it and I'm actually trying to complete all the 150, the 200, all that stuff.
That's satisfying to do.
Yeah, it's so the fact that they've released like things slowly has like made it easy to like complete the entire game because it's like in another 4 months or 3 months, whatever, we're gonna get another 8 courses, and so it's like, okay, I'm gonna spend the next 2 weeks just going ham until I complete this.
Yeah. I also lately too have like some games that are like Ni no Kuni that are like just too hard to complete. I'll do like a 99%. Like there'll be like one quest at the end that's like stupid,
and you're like, this isn't it.
Spiritually, I've completed it.
Yeah.
You know, like this quest is not going to change anything for me.
Banjo Kazooie or Tooie, whatever is on like the
Banjo
Super.
Kazooie, that game's fun. Yeah, I just 100% completed that.
That's
too.
a fun game to 100% complete. It's not hard either because like it's fun to do everything.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you ever play Banjo? Sorry, I wasn't calling you out for the burp. Hey, bitch. Did you ever play Banjo Kazooie?
Yes, no. Like I had a friend who had it and owned it, so whenever I went there, I played it. But it wasn't something that I ever like truly enjoyed myself. And they came out with like a Banjo Kazooie racing game, right?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, so I played that too. Like
Sickening.
because Mario Kart. I'm like that girl.
That was Diddy Kong Racing, right?
Oh, Diddy Kong Racing, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
But I love me a little Banjo and Kazooie action.
Something that I like didn't appreciate fully when I was like a kid playing it is that like the whole game is rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is rhyming.
Yeah.
It's like so cheesy, but like
Dr.
cute.
Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Wait, is Dr. Seuss a turf?
I don't know.
I just assume everyone's a turf nowadays.
Okay. I feel like this is a good spot to take a break.
Yeah, and on that note,
Let's Google.
yeah, we'll let the audience decide.
Sound off if Dr. Seuss is canceled.
Okay, we'll be back in a second. Everybody have a little vapey vape. We mom.
That was racist.
Oh.
Great. Okay. Not a turf, a racist.
Okay.
And we're back.
And we're back from the break, everybody.
All right, this just in. Dr. Seuss, not a turf. He is, in fact, potentially a racist, but also I think he's dead.
Is he?
Girl, we gotta Google that too.
Moving on from Doctor
He's
Who.
a racist, so he's dead.
Oh my god, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, moving on.
Val, you got a new phone. Do you
Oh
want-
my god, we're talking. Everyone, I got a new phone.
Finally.
Actually, this is good for not just me but all my friends.
Yeah, it is.
I can call people now.
Yeah.
I can take videos.
Yeah, you can post things on your Instagram
It's-
story.
Crazy. Do you see all the posts I did the other day? I've been trying really, really hard. I was gonna take some photos last night in drag, but I feel like no matter what, if you have a new phone, I can never take photos in drag. Like I never do.
Yeah.
Like I could have the nicest phone ever, and I was like, this will change my life. I'll take photos now in drag.
Google some like TikTok transitions while you're in drag and just do that, and then out of drag, just do the half.
TikTok is hard.
It'll never happen.
TikTok's so hard.
TikTok is really hard.
Okay, but you can still use it for Instagram.
Oh yeah, no.
transitions.
And I want to take photos and do videos and stuff, but like, you know, we got content coming. We got content happening right now. There's stuff happening.
I tried to do that one filter that's really popular right now with like the bright colors and the dancing.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
do.
You know, the dick flying
Yeah.
trend, but
I don't know what I just did.
my dick was just too big.
Did you actually do it naked?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Nice.
But then I couldn't figure out how to edit it, so I deleted it.
It's just you naked, no colors or anything.
I reserve the term "go to jail" for you. Oh my god.
I live in jail.
Yes. I feel like you've been living very nicely though lately. Your skin is popping off.
Oh, thank you.
Your skin looks really, really good.
Thank you.
You have a glow. You have a new job.
I got a mask. I got one of those like what are the AHA masks?
Yeah, like
Skin
a,
is really
The one that like
smooth. Oh
basically burns your shit off. Like,
yeah, like a topical like retinol whatever thingy. Yeah.
And I also drink like a ridiculously large amount of water because of like the ritual of drinking. I need that. So I'm just like slamming water.
Amazing.
Turns out your skin looks good if you're actually hydrated.
Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, like, I'm your friend. I feel like I never get to say this, but like, congratulations on being sober for
4 months. I just hit 4
amazing.
months.
Congratulations!
Yay.
Yay! That's a
you.
pretty big milestone.
Yeah, it's been good. Like, I feel like the harder part is over, and now we're just like trying to pick up the pieces a little bit, but it feels good.
Yep.
I didn't realize how much of a brain fog I had all the time.
Yeah, I think
Alcohol really does give you like a constant brain fog. It's like
Fully.
literally a hangover perpetual.
yeah,
fully.
I think that there is also like it's like nice to have these conversations because I think there's a lot more of these conversations happening, especially in like the drag community,
Totally,
in
yeah.
regards to sobriety and like and just like feeling better as a person, like whatever that means to you, and that's all personal for
Fully.
everybody. But you know what I mean? Like it's just like nice to actually be able to like have voices and advocacy for things that aren't just like get drunk and watch me lip sync.
Fully, yeah. And like for a year or two, like up before becoming sober, like I was starting therapy and like starting medications and stuff and like actually trying to work on my mental health because like I decided I wanted to stay alive. Whoa.
In this crazy world.
I know.
I love you.
But I
Love you for
realized
that.
that like my constant binge drinking was not doing me any favors, and like all the work I was doing with everything else was just like it was counterproductive. So
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah, and I'm going back to school in September for TV and film production.
Oh,
Okay,
that's amazing! Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm hoping to like.
Is
I
that
don't know.
is that going to be like your transition out of your current job and like the
Yeah.
world that you're in?
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm just serving now, and I'll probably like do that part time during school. But
Gotcha.
It's a great gig to have during school, just like
Yeah.
bartend, serve, vibe. Are y'all? Sorry, this is off topic. Are y'all bar service?
yeah,
Nice.
and we have great food.
Yeah, I've been seeing like they have like little charcut boards.
Yeah, charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
Charcut-
Yeah, say it proper.
I've been saying charcuterie board to every customer
Charcut-
like the last 3
Say-
days, waiting for someone to correct me, and nobody has.
Charcuterie board.
So I just
Charcuterie
think
board is
everyone thinks I think that's what it's actually.
Someone came in for flights yesterday at my work.
Jail.
But I know, jail. But then I think they called them flans or something. They like didn't know what it was, and I think they heard me mispronounce it, and then I think they thought that's what they were called.
Honestly, that's cheap.
And I lived for it. They
Yeah.
walked away being like, "We got 2 flans."
Flans on the
I was like, "Isn't that like little cake thing?"
Yeah, flaw.
I was just at a wedding recently, and there was flans.
Ooh, a little bit of flan. I think they did that on Drag Race Hispania, but I didn't watch it, so I don't
I
know.
haven't watched it yet either.
Drag Race Hispania is an amazing.
Someone give me their WoW Presents Plus login, please.
Yeah.
I would watch it. I read subtitles. I'm so chill with that, but I just like
It's
need a login.
Literally, Drag Race Hispania season 2 is like the best. That talent show that they did was rated 10 out of 10 by viewers. Like it is an amazing talent
I
show.
saw the Transformer moment, which was like fun.
I heard
Yeah,
that
it
their
was
lip
also-
syncs have been rotted though. I heard that their lip syncs are giving like us. Like us taking off all of our wigs,
Party
all of
Rock
our
Anthem.
tracks, Party Rock Anthem.
Their lip
Brooklyn
syncs have
Heights.
been a little bit messy, and even the first few, like the one who should have gone home didn't go home.
Yes, and I
But
heard that like Samantha, whatever, or something- Valentine stayed for too long. I saw it's so
There's only
bad.
2 episodes.
Fans are evil online. I saw a photo of like those little girls from the Cabin in the Woods movie, and they're like, "The evil is defeated," and it was a photo of her with her little snaggletooth, and I was like, "Oh my god, the children online,
God.
they're
But,
crazy."
Like they have some amazing camp personalities, like Estrella Extravaganza. Like oh my god, she is so fucking
Yeah.
funny. Like
She's the puppet one. And she's like a little bit more
yes.
mature, I assume. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
No.
Making enemies on the pod.
Well, I'd say she's probably like between all of our ages.
Okay, that's fair. Mature.
Yeah, late.
Okay, can we share that story about Brooklyn Heights? I
Yeah,
think that's
Brooklyn
one of my
Heights, if you're
favorite
watching.
experiences.
Don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Turn it off.
Log off.
Yeah, you tell. It was my birthday show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You,
it's
you tell the story.
Anne Xiety's birthday show. We are going out to Banff with Carla Marks, Bitch Sassity. I think it was like Bellissima was with us.
Yeah, and Ivy.
And
It was
Ivy.
also her
Ivy's birthday. Season of the
Ivy
Libras.
Lafleur or
Lafleur.
yeah.
Yeah, honey. And it was a really fun show. Like we drove up. I remember doing like my makeup in the morning. It was like super, or like the afternoon. It was cunty. We had like this amazing duet planned, you and I, for the end of the show.
Yeah, for a redacted song that we found out is racist.
Yeah, and actually, this is just like a PSA for anyone. Please don't perform the song Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
And Anne and I didn't know about the racist connotations to the song before
God.
before planning to do this like full country hoedown number. So we also brought like we were planning like we blacked out our teeth, we
Yeah.
like looked ugly, brought
Yeah,
nasty
makeup
hair.
everywhere.
We were
like-
not looking good,
Yeah.
and it was the end of the night. But anyway, we changed our song last minute, and we didn't know what else to do. And we had all this country wear, so instead of doing Cotton Eye Joe, we did party rock anthem.
The natural spiritual successor to Kainai Joe.
Absolutely. And I think the bigger gag on top of all of it was that like Brooklyn Heights just happened to be in Banff that night.
Yeah.
For a show that she like. Mama, there's a story to that show too.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of tea on that.
Controversy. But yeah, she came to the show. Came to the Radiant for like the last 2 numbers. Also, RIP the Radiant. Thank you so much for your service.
What?
They're shut
they
down.
under?
They're done forever now. Oh, no. Yeah, I posted it. We'll talk about that in a second. But Brooklyn came and just basically, I think, only was able to watch our number.
Yeah, she only saw our shitty number at the end.
And I think the greatest joy for me was that we were doing Party Rock Anthem and we did like the drop it or like,
Yeah,
what's
we
it?
were, like, doing the
Drop
dun,
it.
dun,
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 dun.
dun, and we started doing the dancing and Anne took their hat and threw it. And it's
forgot.
so funny in this video. It just yeets and we all turn and it like shattered like a huge glass on a table. It was so loud and like you didn't notice.
There's like a video of me just still like dancing away.
And I
everyone
fully was
else
like
being
chaos. And Brooklyn had to sit through it. And then
Was that her glass?
no,
Yeah.
honestly, we wish.
Brooklyn was like in the back, and she was like really standoffish and like dropped some like lesbian slander at me, which I was not having. So
And all she wanted was twinks. Sorry, this is all like pretty.
Yeah, I'm blurring that one specifically out.
Can you replace it with me saying the word twinks?
Yes.
yeah, I will say
Do it that
though,
way you will.
After all this Brooklyn slander, I will say that he looked very handsome. He wasn't in drag, and he looked very handsome.
What?
What? I think Brooklyn's handsome out of drag.
Okay, yeah, for
Like
sure.
the filler's a bit much, but that's just my opinion.
And everyone has their own opinions.
Exactly, I'd still fuck Brooklyn even with the filler.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you? Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, work.
Brooklyn Heights. I don't know who else. Oh, let's do. No,
Pablo Vittar.
Pablo Vittar, and the person who hosts Drag Race Holland. Fred.
Oh, Fred. I forgot about Fred.
Okay. I'm gonna probably kill Fred.
Kill him.
And then I'll fuck Brooklyn and marry Pablo.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'd marry
Pablo's the
Pablo
one.
for sure. Like she's the moment, and also probably much richer than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the most rich.
And
Absolutely.
more famous than,
Literally anyone.
yeah.
Literally.
I mean,
Sorry,
if
RuPaul.
RuPaul has to tweet out about it.
Did you see that?
I saw that. I was obsessed.
That's literally Calgary drag queens trying to start drama with each other.
That should be our promo for the pod. Me and you, just a picture of us being like, "I love and support Valerie Hunt. Shame on you,
Oh my
catty Twitter trolls."
God,
That's going to
literally.
be the tweet.
Okay, great.
Please, okay, that was really good. Planned it out. I love that. It's giving.
We should just like have a little segment at the very end where I just like 5 minutes of me talking shit about everyone in the Calgary drag scene I want to drag under.
Oh,
It would
Jesus
literally
Christ.
be just fully bleached.
Yeah, it would be a long 5-minute beat.
But who's
Hey.
your favorite in the Calgary scene other than this one?
Oh, that's
here?
evil.
Oh, my favorite in the Calgary scene.
That's a nice positive question.
Yeah, let's switch it.
Okay. I'm gonna cop out and say 3 people.
Okay.
Do it.
I think Dana is probably one of my favorite performers.
Dana
just
Hart?
period.
And one of my favorite people to have in an audience of a show. Like
yeah.
a performing audience really gives 100% as an audience
Yeah.
member too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like what I love about Dana is like not only is she like one of the best performers in Canada, she's also
Yeah.
just like such a good Judy and like fun to hang out with. Love
Mm-hmm.
her. Lilith also really funny and like definitely someone that inspires my drag to like
Samesies.
be stupider, if that makes sense. Like Lilith just doesn't give a fuck. you know?
I feel like I've been learning so many dance moves from Lilith lately too, which is something I never expected.
fully.
But bitch, the way that I steal like the and little like
Yeah. The little weird like skip twirl thing that
This?
she does. Yeah.
The little like pivot with the like arms
Yeah.
over her head.
Yeah.
you could go on. And who's number 3?
Lilith dances like she's at Lilith Fair, like like wild. And then number 3, I'm gonna say it has to be Calgary. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Who else? It's hard. There's so many good performers.
No.
Okay. Also, side note, but I'm getting really into Jeopardy lately.
Did you see the lesbian, or I shouldn't say lesbian. I should
Taya
understand.
Roach, obsessed
Who
with her.
Yeah.
is she a lesbian?
Day 15.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, she's like camp. Like she's camp.
Yeah,
I saw this one thing and it was like the 3 Canadian provinces that start with N, and she's like, I'm Canadian. Nova Scotia.
I literally love the one where she's like, okay, well, it's like a daily double, and she's like, okay, well, you know what? I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna like I think I'm just gonna go out and take a risk because, like, you know, whatever, I've had a really good run, and so, like, I'm gonna wage like $8,000. And he's like, okay, and then he says the question, and she's like, oh, what is rib? Should have wagered more.
Well,
It's like the nonchalantness of it.
I saw that. I saw the same clip, and the person who tweeted it, the caption was "best performance by a wrist in a film," because she was just doing this the whole time, and I'm like, work.
I'm like, I think that's like me in another like dimension.
Yeah, Jeopardy has been having like a string of like really iconic queer winners lately, so it's been really fun to watch.
I've
started been following some people on Twitter who are like in the Jeopardy fandom, and it's like wild.
I will say
Jeopardy has like just as much of a fandom as Drag Race.
The Canadian Jeopardy is also pretty good too. I was forced to watch a lot of it in quarantine during Call Me Mother.
There's a Canadian Jeopardy?
There is Canadian Jeopardy, and it's hosted by
Brooklyn Heights.
It's just, I don't know who it is. It's hosted by some white guy, but he's a comedian actor. I think he's on some show, but like
is it the same as the Family Feud guy?
It is the same. I think
guy,
it's the same
that
guy.
guy.
Yeah. So he's like the Canadian host of all those like weird like family shows, but
White.
and boring.
I almost said Steve Harvey. I was like, that's
It's like a Steve Harvey.
He's like Steve Harvey because he's a comedian too,
right.
and Steve Harvey's
The
a
male
comedian.
version of Steve Harvey.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
He actually does have a nice mustache, so that's what sucks.
Okay, but who's your third favorite drag queen?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say
Mustaches Jeopardy.
I'm gonna say Carla.
Carla Marks.
Carla Marks.
Yeah.
I think that she, where Lilith inspires me to be more stupid, and Carla inspires me to be more like political and educated and community oriented.
Yeah.
Sickening.
And also, she's just really hot.
That she is. And
Also-
she is so community oriented.
Very that.
Also, coming back from a tour in Europe, baby. Go off, divas.
It's
Got the
just
Euro
gonna be tomorrow, I
divs.
think.
Yeah, that's so fun. We've partied hard in Lilith's apartment since they've left. And by party hard, I mean our friend group plays video games and eats pizza.
And smoked weed.
We played so much
smoked weed.
Jackbox.
Jackbox.
Last time we played Jackbox, I was voted as the least likely that anyone wants to go on vacation with me.
Oh my god.
Nobody wants to go on vacation with me. I was devastated.
This must have been after I left, because I would have
Yeah.
gone on vacation
Thank
with you.
Okay, well,
Somebody had to.
I don't want to monopolize on pain from that experience, but I did have the moment of when the question was put on the room, who is the most immature? I literally turn around and every finger is pointed
But
at me.
that's not a gay. That's just tea.
That's
Oh
just
my
the
god. It was so...
Of all the people that were there, yeah.
Vic was like, did I hurt your feelings? And I was like, no, absolutely not. I was like, I thought it was so funny. I was just like, it was such a funny experience to be like, I was like looking at my phone for the prompt and I look up and like, everyone's looking at me. And I was like, oh, fuck.
And it was Vuk that was like, you're not immature, you're just fun.
Yeah. But it was like, not even that. It was, you're not immature, you're fun.
Very J-Gun.
Yeah. I was like, okay. It was a really good moment. I love Jackbox games, and that opinion poll game that we played at the end was the best one.
It
we've
was.
ever
Oh,
played.
then it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, it hurt. We all left a little place that night feeling really good, but also really bad.
I'm glad I left early.
No, I felt great. It was fun. It was a good time.
People just don't understand that I feel everything 100 times stronger than the normal.
And that's why you are
Anxiety! And that's what makes anxiety.
down.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's living in your head, honey, rent free.
Absolutely.
Sickening. You could have so many, and you do have so many good taglines, I feel like, for anxiety.
Yeah. I want to die. Who wants to kill me? What else?
Oh my god.
fuck me.
Fuck me.
Literally.
Hump me.
Honestly, I'm like
Fuck
kind
me,
of in my
hump
like
me,
not
dump me.
horny era anymore.
Not horny, because you were for a bit.
I was, but like I realized that I'm not actually like a very sexual person. I'm just like I crave validation.
You're an affectionate person, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yes, yeah.
Like I would be just as happy if someone just gave me smooches.
But.
Like,
Wait, Andrew Swooch is like.
oh my God. Like I'm not that horny. I'm also realizing maybe I'm more of a side. Like
Ooh,
I just learned about a side literally the other day.
Yeah.
I
like
like
a side thing?
yeah, like it's
No, no.
like less anal. Like,
Yeah.
sides are like not super into anal, like not top or bottom.
Yeah, it's not top, bottom, or verse. They're side.
Like
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is like we'll do everything else but anal. So like
Oh.
jerky, blowy,
Work, yeah.
rimmy,
heavy petting, you know, all
yeah,
that
frottage.
Yeah,
cetera.
sometimes anal's exhausting.
fully.
Honestly, like, it
I'm
is.
too out of shape to talk for too long, and I get winded.
That's a mood.
And then I have lactose intolerance, so like I'm not trying to bottom.
Yeah, baby, it's not gonna happen for me. It's just not the vibe.
So-
It's just not the vibe.
So like a little jerk off is great for me. Just validate me.
Yeah, I just
Touch
think
my wiener.
we should
Make
share
me
a
come.
partner where like you can have just affection with them and I can just have sex with them, and then we can like.
Oh my god.
That's the power throuple of the season.
If you want to show me
Yeah.
affection, yeah.
Yeah. You'll just be like my object for like all my partners who are horny.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm just like
You're just a pole.
Yeah, I am just a pole.
Oh my god.
Hey, thanks, Andrew.
You're
I like that. That's my new tagline. Thanks, sweaty. Stunning. Oh yeah, let's just talk about you and what you got going on in the future.
Yeah, work.
Okay, so what you got going on in the future?
Anxiety.
Let's see. I am doing the Mother's Day drag brunch at
Prairie Emporium?
Prairie Emporium with
Work.
Birthday Girl and Nicole Ray.
It is a sickening venue.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
literally
very excited.
Prairie Emporium's lit.
it's such a good venue, and like Dan like tried to, I think when like they were making that space, made it like for drag too, so like the space works so great for like wandering around and for like your style of drag and Birthday Girl style of drag. It's gonna be
Very that. It's gonna be like a walk and point and collect my money type of morning.
mama
I think.
every morning.
Every morning.
And they have great food there.
And then after that, I am hosting the Barracus, like bear long weekend,
Yes.
like
Oh, yeah.
social thing.
The Fellowship of Alberta Bears.
Yes, we're doing that. It's all space themed, so like the social is gonna be like very Fifth Element themed. I'll be doing some like
Bears
Fifth
in
Element
space.
drag. Bears in space.
Are you gonna sing opera?
Maybe.
That would be so
Maybe,
camp. I would
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
So if you know any bears, feel free to tell them to come out.
Yeah.
To that. And then
Sexy little bears.
a couple of little other small things. I'm gonna be guest judging TGT, Twisted Got Talent.
Sick.
Gonna make the new kids kill themselves.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. I'm actually great at giving critiques.
Content warning.
I'm like queen of the Oreo technique. I'm like, you did something good. Here's your shit.
Oh.
Something good.
This is what I've been doing for those shows lately, and I learned it from Mixed Bookaroo, but with the kiddos, I just ask them what they want to learn.
Right.
Like when they come up, I'm like, what are you working on, baby G?
Right.
Because then you never like risk hitting a soft spot on someone if they are telling you what they want to hear.
Yes.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
That's been my strategy going into that, because there are the
It's like
drag scene in
asking-
Calgary is popping off and
Yeah.
growing, but we also see this every like year.
Yeah. I don't personally care if I hit a soft spot for these people because some of the drag is just bad. And they
The
need
kids
to
gotta learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with just like harsh truths make for some
Like
good
we all
results.
did bad drag and had some harsh critiques. Like I know I did. Like some of these Vancouver girls were savage when I started, and I still look bad, but now I'm like aware of it.
You could say that Kevin's learning.
Hey.
Oh my
okay.
God. On that note,
Never before heard, never before seen. Iconic.
jail. And we can find you here in Calgary at the Rising Tides Tap Room.
Yeah, I work at a tap room in Montgomery. It's very queer. There's board games and beers and
Cribbage.
yeah. Oh my god, a wild amount of people playing crib. I don't know how to play it.
I don't get it. I
It's
think that's
15
like
plus something.
it's a straight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes to like 69. I don't know. Wild.
Maddie Morphosis,
Skunk
let us
Line
know
is
what you think.
69? I don't know.
It's any more for the sound off if you too play crib.
And drink craft beer.
And then where can we find you for all of your socials?
I'm at Anxiety on Anne_Xiety_ on Instagram and Twitter. And then that's it. I don't have
Also,
any other socials.
for any of the haters out there, you are the original Anxiety too.
I am the original. There was like one like 16-year-old like little baby bedroom queen being like, my name's Anxiety, is that okay? And I was like, I literally don't care. Like, I feel like we're never gonna cross streams.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You are the one.
Yeah.
And you are R1. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
We love you.
You made me get up really early.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
sorry
Yeah,
about
we
that.
have changed the recording days of the podcast. And
the release dates.
And the release
Oh my
dates.
god, I'm just looking at this now. Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Right? Okay. Do you think Elon Musk buying Twitter is important news?
I don't care. Like,
See?
Andrew was like, it's not important. I'm
Like,
like,
I
I
don't
think
think we
it
need
is.
to talk about it on the
I think we should
podcast.
bring it
every
up.
social media is already owned by a piece of shit billionaire anyways, so like
Yeah, why are we talking about another white guy?
I just think it's legendary because the discourse online has been. We'll talk about
the
legendary.
only thing legendary about Elon Musk is when Azalea Banks said that Grimes was stuck under his foreskin.
Yeah.
Azalea Banks is back on Twitter.
Yeah, she is, and that's because
more
Elon.
important.
Cause that's what I mean. This has triggered so many things. Like Azalea Banks is back on Twitter. AOC and Elon just got in a fight on Twitter yesterday, and she put him on blast.
Yeah.
And it's just, I've been enjoying like the politicalness that's
Okay,
coming.
maybe I need to
Elon
pay
Musk
more
is a
attention.
supporting character
Me.
on Twitter.
Anyway, thank you. Sorry to wrap up on Elon Musk. We love you so much.
Love you all. Peace out from Elon Musk's foreskin.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, jail.
Jail.
I made a nibbling on foreskin joke last night at Fuck Me Fridays. I said I don't make the dick cheese, but I eat it.